guys. How are you? We're talking about packed lunches from our parents when we were little.
That's right. I will say my mom used to, like, I'd go to piano lessons, after school things, whatever. My mom would always bring a hot meal. Like, I never had, like, peanut butter and jelly or anything. Like, my mom always, like, fresh off the stove hot meal.
That's amazing.
I know. So shout out
You're
to her.
lucky.
I know.
You don't realize it when you're a kid, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I vividly remember, I don't know, this is like a core memory for me. One time we must have been out of peanut butter.
Yeah. So you just had a jelly sandwich?
No, fluff and jelly. It's like, that's not a good combo. First of all, it's like so much sugar, but also it just doesn't taste good. Anyway.
It sounds like that would be like a kid's, like, I'll take it, all the sugar.
No.
Okay.
I was like, no.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday to y'all.
Yes, we hope you're watching us. So this is our video podcast. If you've never joined us before, I have to ask our producers, Neha and Allie, who are in here with us. Are we on Facebook and YouTube? Okay, so hello to all of you watching us on Facebook and YouTube as well. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays we just go off script. We talk about a little bit about life, a little bit about what's going on in the world, and, sometimes we get personal and talk about peanut butter, or no, fluff and jelly.
Fluff and jelly.
If you don't know what fluff is, it's that marshmallow spread. I feel like Nutella took over for fluff in, like, the late 90s, though.
Are you guys, I feel like you guys are Nutella people, right? Yeah, they're like heavy Nutella.
I love Nutella.
Yeah.
I love Nutella.
Anyway, we got a lot to talk about today. Also, shout out to all the people who have been watching the replay, and also all the people commenting on we try to show you like little clips from the podcast. Somebody was like, Amy, you have a podcast?
No, I don't. Shari does, and I'm a guest in it.
So, yes, this is our podcast. Let's talk about all the things.
Yes.
The first topic for today.
Okay.
What do you think? We always like to start with something fun.
Okay.
What do you think 2065 will look like? I know. It's a long ways away, but is it actually?
Hold on, I'm doing math. 40 years from now.
I am.
Okay.
Hey, we both did that in our heads. Shout out to us. Okay.
So, and we want your comments too. What do you think life will, when you say life, what will it look like? Like legit paint the picture?
You don't have to paint the picture, but like, what are aspects of life? Maybe like the jobs, the type of cars we might have. What do you think, maybe from the technological side, what do you think life could look like? Also, think about how rapidly like AI is changing things. Like, what are some things? Or I guess I could ask too, what would you hope it could look like with the impact of technology?
I think it's going to be so much more advanced than we can even think of.
Brand, I love that.
Because think about 40 years ago, not even. Think about 25 years ago. We didn't even have an iPhone then.
That's real.
Right? So look how quickly all of that changed. Right. And so now you think of how quickly stuff's advancing. Like, ChatGPT went from, oh, wait, what's that, to everyone's using it to do everything now.
Yes.
I think we're going to have AI or robots of some sort, smart things in the home, helping us do stuff.
Absolutely.
We're already hearing doctors are using robotics to do, and I think some people like, whoa, I don't want a robot doing it, but it's more precise from what I understand than like the human error.
Doing like surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we'll have flying cars.
I wouldn't even be surprised at this point.
Yeah.
Do you know the one thing I do hope that we get to? I need the robot, the AI, whatever, to do the laundry, fold it, and put it away. That is the one thing I've just been asking from all of this technology.
I am with you on that. I don't even need the robot to do the laundry. Like, I don't mind putting it in, putting the detergent in, shutting it. Yeah. It's taking it out and folding it and putting it away. Putting it away? And we have 5 people in my house. There's a lot of laundry.
Stop. It does not.
It literally never stops.
Even when I'm doing it, I'm like, wow, you have clothes on that are going to be dirty. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop.
So where do you fold your laundry?
I like to do it in the bedroom. I always think this is an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
I like to do it in the bedroom because I like to, I close the door.
Yeah.
Nobody bothers me. And I'm watching something like on Netflix, something that nobody else probably wants to watch.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like an organizing show or like HGTV or something like that.
Okay.
That's my jam. Are you in the laundry room doing it?
No.
I was gonna say.
My dining room table is permanently a laundry folding station. Like if you show up at my house unannounced, my dining room table will have piles of folded laundry.
Get out of here.
Because I can't go in the bedroom and shut the door because I have 2 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
And so I have to be able to like do a little bit while I'm watching them
Makes
or while they're
sense.
coloring or while
Yes.
doing whatever.
A little multitasking and
Uh-huh.
supervising at the same time.
Forever there.
Oh man, Wegman.
So we usually sit at the counter, like, you know, the bar stools at the counter to eat dinner or out on the patio table.
How many loads of laundry are you doing a day? Yeah, I felt like that was a touchy subject for
A
you.
lot. My
Mhm.
husband's master laundry doer. Love him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
good.
Hold on.
And
1 second.
dishes.
Shout out to him.
And dishes. I know. I know.
Shout out to Mr. Wegman. I know.
Yeah,
for the
no,
sake of the
he-
podcast. That is amazing.
Yeah,
They make them like that. Wow.
Well, his folding skills aren't great, but he's still doing it.
100%.
You know, so we tag team it. He's a
God
good guy.
bless. I love that. And you said the bedroom. Folding in the bedroom for Neha.
Allie? Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Right. Guess I'm.
Yeah, but we don't
Whoa.
have 2 6-year-olds running around, so it's different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, and if I put it on the bed, I have tried to do it in the
Yeah.
bedroom before. And if I put it on the bed, they climb on it, they jump on it, they're like standing on the headboard and jumping on it. So then it just gets,
Trampoline.
yeah,
Yeah.
it gets unfolded.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Whatever works is what I say.
let's talk about DeSantis because there's a new bill.
All right.
That property owners who own beachfront property are like, I'm not so sure about this one. Tell me about it, Shari.
All right. So yesterday, Governor Ron DeSantis signed a law, and it essentially had a few different layers to it. But one of the ones that you're talking about particularly is the governor says, listen, we're going to give local municipalities more control over the beach, right? The actual beach part of your property. And homeowners in Fort Myers Beach and other areas that we talked to said, you know what? We don't like that. In fact, we fought this before because we want to be able to say, this is our property from the backyard of our home, from the back porch, from the pool to the water line. This is all of our property.
Right.
So there's pushback on that because the governor, we talked about this in the newscast, is saying, listen, when there's a big storm, those beach renourishment projects, erosion, we want to be able to tackle those off rip. Homeowners are like, he's essentially saying that homeowners kind of almost like slow down the process a little bit
Because if it's their
there's
private
all of
property,
that, exactly,
you have to ask
You
permission.
have to get permission, all that legalese that surrounds it. So a lot of people are frustrated talking to Anvar about this. We actually did a poll, and we are curious to know what you guys think too, because we wanted to know: do you think that the state should have that control, or do you think that homeowners should? And 72% of the people that we polled said the state should have control over that part of the property.
Right. And so, you know, it's one of those things that I think if you don't have skin in the game, if you don't own beachfront property, it's easy to be like the state. But if you own beachfront property, I think the argument that we're hearing is, hold on, I own technically right now from my house to the water line. If the state and it did pass. I mean, the governor signed it. So now if the state adds sand and does like a beach renourishment, they own any sand that they added. So for example, if they extend the beach or do renourishment, then that technically becomes public beach, right? And that means these private beachfront homes might be able to have a group of people with their umbrella and their cooler and their loud music in front of their home. So you can see both sides. It is interesting. But then you can see the side when the beach is gone after a storm and they need to
Yes.
put the sand back.
Yes.
It's costing time and money to go through all these homeowners because there's a lot of beachfront property.
Exactly.
Interesting.
So keeping up with that, we just spoke to some homeowners and we'd love to know your perspective. I think that poll is still live, right? fox4now.com/vote. Let us know what you think. And of course, you can let us know in the comments as well.
And we also just want to hear from you all the time anyway. Like if you are watching us live right now on Facebook, drop us a note, ask us a question. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to
Yes.
hear about? Because we love interacting with you.
Yes.
I always love when we see cool weather stuff. And this one caught my attention the other day. The twins.
This is the twins.
The twins are
This
here.
is amazing. Where was this?
Manatee River, the
Okay.
mouth of the Manatee River. So it's cool when you see one water spout,
Come
right?
on.
Is my big head blocking the other one? 2 water spouts, which is technically just a baby tornado on the water, right? So the mayor in that area recorded this video of the twin water spouts. And I guess like when the breeze is coming in off the sea and there's a storm, it like I'm not a weather person.
It's okay.
But it collides.
Yeah, no, I mean, this was probably a technical term, so that was good.
That's why I'm not a weather person. But it's cool to see.
Also, there were so many pictures. Did you guys see some of the viral pictures from this? Yeah, like a couple was getting married, and so they took a selfie of this like behind them. Somebody took like their family pictures with this in the background because they were like by the water. So it's like a cool little memory that
It is cool.
Like tons of people were posting on social with this. So it's cool to see it.
Yeah, it's, I mean, probably once in a lifetime, right? How often do you see two of them at the same time?
Exactly. All right. Protein snacks.
Ooh.
You know, we are on a weight loss. Well, we kind of go like this.
Yeah, like I lost like 3 pounds and then I gained it all right back. And then I'll try to lose 3 pounds and then I'll gain it all right back. But you know what? That's life in your 40s. You're not even in your 40s.
I was gonna say, I think that's been my life since like 25. Like it's just kind of how it goes.
That's life in the news industry too,
That's
because there's
right.
always junk food sitting around. I think a lot of workplaces are probably like that.
Can y'all give us some carrots, please? So, protein snacks are all over the grocery shelves, and
Who's this? lady
Allie's
behind
giving
you?
us a
Oh, there we go.
cue.
Ground
Yeah, okay.
beef.
so
There's some protein.
you right, like you know when you go down the chip aisle, and I'm
Mhm.
like, don't buy anything, Shari, just buy maybe the Smart Food popcorn, and that's it. But then there are these chips, and they say protein chips,
Mm-hmm.
100 calories, and I'm like, I should probably get those,
Mhm.
right? They don't taste the same, but whatever. I'm trying to get my protein in. And so the conversation about this is like all these snacks that offer protein, do you actually need them in your pantry, in your life, or are you getting enough protein just from like what you're already consuming?
Right. My husband has very strong thoughts on this
Okay,
because
please
he is
tell.
a big, like, I guess you would call it Whole Foods eater.
Yeah.
Right. So he doesn't want, he's like, that's garbage if if it's carbs that have the protein
Yes.
or like a bar that has the protein. He's like, eat the real protein,
real thing.
eat a yogurt, eat chicken or beef, or if you're, trying to get the nutrition, don't take the supplements necessarily. I mean, it's fine to take it, but getting it from the real source.
Yes.
Whereas I'm like, listen,
We're like, it's 7:00 in the morning,
there's a Pop-Tart or there's a protein bar.
period. That's period. Exactly. Plus, I do think I like mixing up the flavors. I'm a big flavor person. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, if I can get like a healthy protein Pop-Tart in, which tastes a little savory and not like chicken, I'm going for it. I'm just
Do
saying.
they make chicken Pop-Tarts?
No, I'm just saying it's I'm saying instead of like protein,
Yeah.
like your husband would want me to have, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah,
I'm
because
like,
is there like a sweet natural protein?
well, like they say, like your shakes, right? No.
Yeah.
You mean like if it was like an animal or something.
Well, yeah, or like I guess yogurt would be the closest thing, but
Yes.
you would have to like
And
get
even
the sugar-free one
know,
for it to be really good for you.
No, and the non-fat just kills me. We have a Facebook comment, Allie.
Oh, we do?
We have a Facebook comment from Aaron. He actually comments a lot. He watches the podcast.
Aaron,
Hey,
like
Aaron.
Aaron?
Yes.
Hey, Aaron, thanks for watching.
He says, and this goes back to the water spout story.
Yes.
He says that's the type of stuff that keeps me away from the water.
I can understand
That's
that.
real. And you know what? To that point, I was talking about all those people who were taking pictures and stuff. You're right. Like a day that was so beautiful and they were having a good time, all of a sudden took like this weird, cool, kind of scary turn as well. So I love that
I
comment.
love that too. And keep the comments coming. We love to hear from you.
Shout out to Aaron. Appreciate you
Yes.
watching.
And please comment. Don't worry, like we're not gonna, go down a rabbit hole and be like, oh, Sarah, who lives on Southwest 17th Lane and, works here, there, and everywhere. We can keep it
Yeah.
neutral.
Yeah, definitely. Do you want to shout out the people in Charlotte County? Good morning to Charlotte County. Sorry that your pool is not working right now.
We're gonna just drop the protein talk and we're gonna go straight to pools.
Sorry, did I just
No.
Oh, I took us off the I just wanted Aaron got me distracted and then I went to Charlotte County. Sorry about that.
No, I support it.
Okay,
I'm done with the protein talk.
Okay, good. Me too.
I think it's good. So the reality is just moderation, kids. Be healthy. And
Yes.
maybe like do a sit up once.
Thanks
in
for
a while.
wrapping us up properly with that.
There we go.
Okay.
So what's up with the pool?
So it's been a lot of back and forth, okay? Because this is Alex Oranchuk's story. He's our
Okay.
community correspondent in Charlotte County. The pool's been closed since January, okay? So they've been doing like all this work or whatever. Well, then they just had an inspection. The contractor, according to Alex's report, it failed he failed inspection standards there. So now the pool's closed even longer. And people in Charlotte County are frustrated.
Right.
Because
this is
they're
a public pool.
100%. And they're like, it's hot. Okay. This one woman he spoke to was like, I want to, be able to take my son and chill out, cool off here. And we're talking about another delay, possibly July, that the pool will open. But she's like, when can we get some answers as to when this is actually going to be available for people in the community?
If there's someone that's going to get you answers in Charlotte County, it's Alex Orenchuk. You know what I mean? If you ever have an issue, if you live in Charlotte County, he's going to get you answers.
100%. We love Alex Orenchuk.
I do love Alex. He's from Canada. If you ever hear him say a bit, if he's like, I went to Charlotte County Commissioners about this topic, that's why, because he's from Canada.
That was really good.
A bit. I love him. So yeah, and some people are probably thinking, so what? Go to the beach. Not everyone's a beach person. Not everyone wants the sand. Maybe some people just want to cool off in the refreshing pool water. So we're going to stay on top of that and see if that contractor, the work that failed inspection, can get fixed. And do we have a date yet?
Possibly July. Can I be honest with you? That was my first thought. I love that you said that. Why not go to the beach? And then
It's just hot.
And then and then I heard from that woman, and it made me a lot more compassionate. But that was my first thought.
Yeah.
And I just want to own that. Like, why not just go to the beach? But the beach is also work. Where the pool
Oh
is
my
like you can
gosh.
dip, get out. It's a wrap. The beach is like we got to have a cooler and snacks and all the things.
The beach is an all-day project, and I personally don't find the beach to be like a cooling trip, if you will.
Oh, I'm
It's
with
hot.
Yeah.
The water's hot.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
All right.
I go to the beach to work on my tan.
Do you put sunscreen on?
You know I put sunscreen on. P.S. I found a higher SPF, and it's been helping with my peeling right here.
You're
Y'all
not
know.
peeling.
I know, girl, because I changed
good.
up the products.
I love it.
Yeah. Can I tell you something?
Please.
There, be quiet, Naya. There is a sunscreen. I'm not joking. It's called Black Girl Sunscreen,
Okay.
and it is specifically made for women who have a lot of melanin.
Yeah.
Black girls.
Or men.
Yeah, people who have a lot of melanin in their skin.
Yeah.
And it like the way that it absorbs, like the products in it, it doesn't sit on my skin like some of the other sunscreen.
Right, because it has that that grayish, whitish tint. Yeah.
So I'm looking ashy, but really I was just trying to do the thing, right? So I just wanted to mention that because I am very big about letting people know we all are prone to this stuff. So that is a product that I've been trying out, and I think it's working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where, do you buy it at a local
Target.
See?
At a Target, and I do believe it's got some type of avocado base in it. So there you go.
Ooh, those healthy fats. We love it.
Let's go.
You see Disney's behind me. That's because apparently a lot of people are Googling Disney. Google.
Do you know that Disney World tops ticket searches?
So out of all the parks, the people are searching Disney the most.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I
you
can
get it.
totally see that.
And you're a Disney girl, so you absolutely get it.
Really not. I just love to watch the magic on my children's faces.
Okay. You appreciate the magic that it brings to your family. I can appreciate that.
I don't hate it there.
Second spot, what would you say it is?
Universal.
Girl, of course.
Which one though?
But this one was Universal Studios Hollywood,
California?
California.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you
interesting.
been to that Universal?
I have.
Such an experience, right?
So different
Yes.
than the one here. I
Yes.
mean, some of the stuff's the same, like the
Yes.
Transformers ride, but was that the one where I drove
On a golf cart?
in the trammy golf cart thing and we
Yes.
went to the Bates Motel?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
cool.
It's so cool. And I know this Universal that we have here in Orlando, it's some things have been shot there as well. There's a history, but I love being at Universal in California and just knowing all of these movies
Yeah.
and shows were shot on those sets there. I'm fascinated by that.
It is really cool. There's another place not too far from Disneyland, which is in the Irvine area. It's called Knott's Berry Farm. I have not been. My
Okay.
sister lives in that area.
Okay.
And she's like, we have to take the girls and maybe Jude if he wants to Knott's Berry Farm. And that actually ranked pretty high on the searches too. I was noticing that. Ranked 5th in demand. So it was Disney World, Universal, Epcot, Universal Florida, and then Knott's Berry Farm. I wouldn't have put that next. I would have thought maybe SeaWorld
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
what's that one? Oh, Six Flags.
Yeah, Six Flags. What's not on this list is your favorite place, Legoland. You'll have to
Listen.
scroll back to the previous episode.
I like Legoland. It's just okay. You're such a hater. I like Legoland if you have small children. All I was saying was Okay.
The marketing, we know how you feel about it.
Well, that was because there was like a shark from Germany that was brought in or something, and that's all there was. But there's an aquarium there now too.
I hope it's open because there was like a bunch of delays, remember?
We're gonna have to Google that.
Yeah, I'm going to check. Can we check really quick? I just want to
Lego. Here, let me look.
Okay. They are opening up an aquarium at Legoland. It was pushed back for a couple months, and obviously we want to give you the most recent details because it's the summer and you might be planning to do some things with your kids. So, Legoland, did you all come through in June, July?
It looks like it's open.
Let's go. Okay,
We're-
Legoland.
Yep, we're officially open
Let's
with the
go.
fish. Yep.
Let's go because it was a little bit of time.
Yeah, so Sea Life Florida Aquarium, they have all kinds of stingrays, squishy anemones. What's an anemone?
Anemones.
I see.
Okay.
Learn something new every day.
Okay.
Anyway, black tip reef sharks, et cetera, et cetera. So you can do like Sea Life is the name of it and Legoland as well. All I was saying one day was that like for my kids or for my son, who's like the theme park junkie, he's too old for it now.
Sure. Sure.
Not as fun.
You
they
max
do
out
have
at
some fun
Legoland.
rides.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's more of like the thrill seeker.
Yeah, I love it. He's popping up at Universal in Orlando.
Oh yeah, I need to take him to the new Epic Universe before the summer's over.
Yes.
Let me just save a little money for a while.
And
Because
Epic Universe, Universal people, if you're watching, we would love to come and.
did you go?
No, I'm trying to get us tickets
Oh,
right now. So
yes,
if you'd
we want
to- if
tickets.
You'd like us to come and do a
Do a story.
Story.
We'll be the media people.
100%. So I just wanted to.
I've
put
always
that out
wanted to
there.
put like a GoPro on my forehead and be like, let's go down
Can you do
the roller coaster. We have another Facebook comment. Alley oop, who's saying what? And while we're waiting for Allie, you are welcome to ask us anything, ask questions, you know.
So we have two. I want to start with Diane. This goes back to Anvar's story about the sand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She just is asking, and you guys may not know the answer yet, but we can ask Anvar later.
I'm gonna write it down.
If the beachfront is private, then why does the state replenish sand on private property?
So I will have to look into that, but my guess would be, right? You have public beach, and then you probably have home, and then you have public beach. And if you're doing beach restoration, you're rebuilding the sand that was taken away by a storm. You can't just do like
Here and then
chunk,
skip.
none, chunk, none, because it would defeat the purpose and the water would wash all of that away. So I think it's a continuity thing. I am no beach renourishment expert. But I would guess that's probably it. And some of that probably comes from those beachfront homes' taxpayer dollars, right? I would imagine.
Yeah. So what I've tried to do with questions is go to whoever the source is and get an answer, and then follow up with you in the comments. So Diane, I will get you an answer from. I guess I can ask Anvar, and I will check with Trent. Knows a lot about this stuff too.
Yeah, and
Get
even
an
maybe the
answer.
state.
Yep.
Next.
Thanks, Diane.
It's Aaron again.
Hey, Aaron.
He says he doesn't mind being a distraction to Shari. He loves Fox 4 in this podcast, which we appreciate. Thank you, Aaron.
Appreciate that, Aaron.
And he agrees with Amy. He does not find the beach relaxing.
See? Well, okay. Let's clarify. If you have kids, it's not relaxing.
Yeah, that doesn't even sound fun to me.
No.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound fun to me. I do, Aaron, like you're such a dedicated viewer. I appreciate that so much.
I think Aaron's crushing on you a little.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yes, like keep it pushing. Aaron's just a dedicated fan.
I mean, I'm crushing on her a little. She's beautiful.
Stop right now. Anyway.
Anyway.
You made me forget what I was gonna say. I just love the beach. I love the beach. Are you guys just like not beach people? I'm a Florida girl and I don't care if it's 90. Thank you, Neha. I don't care if it's 99 degrees out there. Once I'm covered up and got my black girl sunscreen on, I'm good. And I can stay out there. Sean's like 2 hours and he's like,
I'm
it's
the
time
same.
to go.
I'm the same. For me, it's the water. If I was on a boat,
Oh,
the water, like there's something just so calming.
I get
about
it. I
for
get
me.
it.
It's the sand.
I understand that.
I'm like, would you rinse your feet off? Come on, let's go. Pull the wagon.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm thirsty. I have
Yeah.
sand in my eyes. You want me to keep going?
no.
Mhm.
No, this is very healthy for me, trust me.
Okay.
It sounds like it's healthy for you too. Let it out, girl.
All right. We did.
Oh, I love it.
This was fun today.
This was fun. Guys, we love talking to you, interacting with you, hearing from you. This is our way of trying to connect with you outside of the traditional newscast. And the more we hear from you, the more we're able to make this like fun.
Yeah. So tell us either, hit us up on our social media pages or even just comment underneath this. What are some things you want to talk about on the podcast?
Yeah.
Obviously, we love to touch on news of the day and just let you know what's going on in Southwest Florida.
Yeah.
But if you have any burning questions, even if it, maybe affects you some way, if it's a story, if you need to know something going on this weekend, let us know and we will get you the answer.
That's right. And I do want to have a little tease.
Okay.
Our Bella Line, who was going to be joining, she was going to be joining us on the podcast today. But then she, super journalist, had to go cover the story about a scam in Cape Coral, I believe.
Yeah.
And
It
it is
involves a G-Wagon.
100%. Definitely don't want to miss that story tonight on Fox 4 News at 5, 6, and 10 tonight.
And probably tomorrow morning
Probably
on
morning. Yeah, exactly.
4 Morning
Probably
News.
just all the Fox 4 newscasts. or you can go to our website, fox4now.com. But it's a story that I don't want you to miss because it was kind of crazy when she was describing it in the newsroom just now.
Yeah, the scams are next level lately. So you're going to want to see this one for sure to see how someone tried to pull it off.
Yep.
Busted. All right, that's going to do it for us. We're going to give you about 35 more minutes of local news, and we will see you tomorrow right here on Off Script.
Have
Bye,
a good
guys.
day.